3 months before the wedding, my fiancé posted pics on Instagram of his marriage license with my adopted sister and a whole photo shoot of her pregnant belly. The caption? Officially welcoming our little bundle of joy into the world. She commented with a blushing emoji. Ugh. My mom liked it and wrote, "I'll take care of the baby. You two enjoy your time together." I couldn't help myself. I commented a single question mark. Next thing I knew, Mark was blowing up my phone with angry texts. "It's just a temporary thing, okay? I'm just marrying her for a year so the baby has a dad. After that, I'll give her back to you. Don't be so dramatic, Ashley. My mom said she wants you to have a son before we actually get married. This way, we can have the wedding first, then the license later. It all works out." I just flatly replied, "Okay." Then I deleted every single photo of Mark from my profile and posted a new one. "Looking for a groom. Any takers?" Mark was the first to reply. "Figures. Ashley, are you out of your mind? I'm just marrying her for a year. You are being ridiculous. You seriously think you're gonna make me jealous with a dumb Instagram post? Please. I'm warning you, stop causing drama and leave Tiffany alone." Tiffany, my sister, jumped in right after him. "Ashley, Mark just wants our baby to be born legit. I'm not trying to steal him. Once you and Mark get married, my baby can call you mom, too." My mom chimed in, telling me how ungrateful I was. "This way, you get a baby without even going through labor. Tiffany is doing you a favor, Ashley. Say thank you." Then all Mark's frat boy buddies piled on. "Hey, you and Tiffany are sisters, so who Mark marries is family anyway. Just do Monday, Wednesday, Friday with Tiffany, and you get Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday." LOL. Everyone was joking, laughing. It all stung. I stared at my phone for what felt like forever, that awful feeling building up in my chest. And then tears started falling onto the screen. They were the ones in the wrong. And they had the nerve to turn it around and blame me. It was all so messed up. These weren't people worth crying over. I wiped my eyes and finally noticed a message that stood out from the garbage in the comments. It was from Jake. "I could be your groom. Jake and I grew up together. After college, I stayed here, but he went overseas for grad school. Once I started dating Mark, Jake kept his distance. We hadn't really talked in years." Before I could even respond, Jake called. "Ashley, I've been in love with you for the longest time, and you know I've always hated your adopted sister. So, I'd never marry her. I don't have any trashy friends either. I've been focused on my career, so I don't have any ex-girlfriends." As he was talking, I got an email with an attachment. It was a document transferring all his assets and company shares to me. As I was freaking out, Jake said nervously, "Ashley, this is everything I have to offer. Will you give me a chance?" My throat tightened. I remembered when we were kids, the teacher gave him 2 of his favorite candies as a prize. He wanted them so bad, but he didn't eat one of them. He gave them both to me. He'd always given me everything. I could barely speak. Yes. Love was a fairy tale, and I'd chased it, and it had left me battered and bruised. I thought being alone would be okay. But my grandma's last wish was to see me get married, to know someone would have my back. Mark didn't deserve me, but I knew Jake would make her happy and ease her mind. Jake's voice was full of excitement. "I'll wrap things up here. I'll be back within 2 weeks to marry you. Ashley, you'll wait for me, right? You won't change your mind?" He sounded almost vulnerable. It reminded me of when we were kids, and I promised him I'd be his bride someday. I just whispered, "Yes." I felt like crying. "Jake, let's pinky swear." After hanging up, my mom opened my bedroom door. "Where's the sapphire necklace your dad left you?" I didn't answer. She frowned. "What's with the attitude? Your sister just thinks it's pretty and wants to wear it for a few days. Give it to her. Don't be so selfish." Tiffany hooked her arm around Mom's and said sadly, "Never mind, Mom. Ashley doesn't really see me as her sister. It's okay. I won't force her. She'll see you as her sister. That necklace was your father's. I am saying I'm giving it to you." Mom glared at me. "If you don't hand it over, I'll have your room searched." I stared at her, my heart sinking, and managed a smile that felt more like a grimace. The gentle, loving mom I remembered had somehow turned into this bitter, angry woman. Well, I'd be gone soon. I didn't want to fight. I pulled the necklace from its box and gave it to her. Mom smiled. "That's better. Tiffany is your sister. You should share the good things with her." After Mom left, Tiffany put the necklace on right in front of me. "Ashley, don't be mad at Mom for favoring me. Honestly, the necklace looks better on me anyway. Just like Mark is better suited as my boyfriend. What's mine will always be mine." I didn't say anything. People like her just wanted attention. I grabbed my bag and walked out, ignoring her. "Ack, why would you push me, Ashley?" Tiffany suddenly jumped in front of me and pretended I'd shoved her, staggering back towards the stairs. I hated her, but I still reached out to grab her. Those stairs were steep. A fall would be bad. "Ashley, you witch." Mark smacked my hand off Tiffany's arm. My hand slammed into the railing. I gasped. "Mark, thank God you're here. If you hadn't come, Tiffany huddled in Mark's arms, tears streaming down her face. "It's okay, honey. I'm here for you." Mark stroked her hair. "Nobody is gonna hurt you." I looked at my hand, already bruised and swelling. Then I looked at Tiffany, perfectly fine except for being shaken up, being coddled by Mark. It was all so messed up. The guy who'd promised to love me forever. The man I was supposed to marry in 3 months. How had he changed so much? After comforting Tiffany, Mark glared at me. "I know you're upset about me marrying her, but you can't take it out on Tiffany. She's fragile and has been through enough. She just asked me to give her the chance to be a mom. Is that so wrong? Why do you have to be so angry about it?" He pointed at me. "You need to apologize to Tiffany right now." I tried to stay calm. "What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong?" Mark looked at my red, tear-filled eyes and seemed to falter. "It's okay, Mark. even though I almost died by falling down the stairs. I don't blame Ashley. I don't need an apology. You two are getting married soon. I don't want to cause any problems. Mark sighed. Tiffany, you are just too good for this world. He looked at me with cold eyes. Deep down, you're just jealous of Tiffany. You can't stand to see her happy. I won't make you apologize because Tiffany is on your side. But if you hurt her again, I will never forgive you. He picked Tiffany up. Before leaving, he gave me a look of pure disappointment. You'll never be as good as your sister. The living room was silent except for me. I stared at the leaves falling outside, and then I just broke down, sinking to the floor and sobbing. One last time. This was the last time I'd cry over Mark. That afternoon, Mark posted a series of photos of the future nursery on Instagram. The caption, every room, every piece of furniture, everything in this house, I have carefully selected. I want my baby to be in a warm, beautiful home. Then everyone started congratulating him and Tiffany. Congrats on your soon-to-be son, Mark. Mark and Ashley are having a shotgun wedding. Congrats. The wedding is going to be amazing. Then Tiffany dropped a bomb in the comments. Don't get the wrong idea. It's my house, not Mark's. Everyone fell silent. I decided to break the silence. I'm out of the picture. I wish you all the best. Then I blocked Mark and Tiffany from my Instagram. Mark called me within a few minutes. Ashley, what is your problem? I said calmly, I don't have a problem. Mark yelled, the comment you made about Tiffany, basically calling her a homewrecker? Do you have to make her look like some kind of mistress? If you defame her one more time, we are through. His cruel rebuke was like a bucket of cold water. Mark, what makes you think I want to be your wife? I hung up. Apparently, the word mistress really got to him, because he called a million times after that. When I didn't answer, he blew up my phone with texts. I ignored everything. I'm getting married to Jake in 10 days. Everyone else is old news. I was just going to have a peaceful rest, but Tiffany had to go and break my dad's urn. His ashes were all over the place. She then had her cat pee on them. Then she looked at me like she was having fun. Ashley, the ashes can be used as kitty litter. I lost it. I grabbed a baseball bat and started hitting Tiffany with it. She ran away screaming. Ashley, you've gone too far. I can't believe you would hit your sister. Mom's appearance was a big relief to Tiffany. She whimpered to Mom. I am scared, Mom. She's going to kill me. My mom then scolded me. I thought you were just goofing off when you were bullying Tiffany. This time you went too far. She was supposed to be my mother, but she picked the other side. It made me sad. I screamed at her. She dropped Dad's urn. That's Dad. She just ruined the last of what was left. I was just tired of not getting to grieve. Why did my mother hate me?